guys, it is Jen with Mother Time. Welcome back to my channel. The 2023 fall and Halloween crafting season has begun, and today I have brand new fall crafts that I cannot wait to share with you, so stay tuned. And if you are new here to my channel, welcome. I love sharing home decor, cooking, and DIY here on my channel. So if those are videos you enjoy watching, click that subscribe button below so you never miss a video. Okay, you guys, I am so excited. Grab yourself a pumpkin spice latte and a cozy blanket. Sit back, relax, and let the fall crafting begin. First up, I'm going to make a really cute pumpkin using picture frames from Dollar Tree. This one I made during a Facebook Live. Look at how cute it turned out. I had so many different ideas of how you could make this. So these are the picture frames I used. Again, they're from Dollar Tree. I take out the glass and a little paper insert. This one I'm not going to paint. So if you like more of like a neutral look, I'm going to show you a different style of making one of these. So I take out the paper and the glass. Here are some different versions. So if you love buffalo check, you could use buffalo check fabric. You could even use scrapbook paper. You could use the faux tile from Dollar Tree. You could use a homespun. This is the one that I'm going to be using for today's pumpkin, and this fabric is from Hobby Lobby. So I simply cut the fabric out to fit the backing of the frame, and then I'm going to use some spray glue, spray it on the backing, and then I'm just going to add my fabric. Next, I trim off the excess fabric. I like to cut it a little bit bigger so I have a little wiggle room, so I'm just trimming off the fabric, and then I'm going to put the backings back in the frame without the glass. Next, I'm going to hot glue two of the frames together, and then the third one is going to be hot glued on top. For the pumpkin stem, I'm using a candlestick. These can be found at Hobby Lobby in the wood section. They come in a bag of 4 or 5. I'm giving it a quick coat of paint using folk art paint in the color Real Brown. Then I'm going to cut a couple pieces of burlap ribbon along with some raffia. Zip tie it together. I'm going to hot glue that to the center of the frame along with a button. I thought this needed one more thing, so first I cut a piece of muslin and stamped Hello Pumpkin on it to glue in the center. Looks really cute just like that. Then I found this Welcome Fall piece that I think I got at Dollar Tree last year. So I decided to go with that. So I'm going to give it a quick coat of white paint and then hot glue it onto the pumpkin. I decided to hot glue it into the center, but I play around a little bit. Once I added the hot glue, I said, well, maybe I could do it on the side, but I ended up doing it in the center. It's just a nice little added touch. And this is how it turned out. It is so cute. I love this one too. You could do these in so many different styles. It's so hard to choose. I love this one with the welcome fall, the neutral colors. I love the brown tones, super pretty. And then here is my Facebook one, again, I used folk art paint in the color cinnamon to paint the frames on this one. Let me know in the comments below which one you like better. Next, to coordinate with the pumpkin frame that I just shared, I'm going to make some pumpkins. First, I'm going to make the pumpkin stem. Again, I'm using these unfinished candlesticks from Hobby Lobby. They come in a bag of 4 or 5. I'm giving them a quick coat of brown paint. For this one, I'm using Apple Barrel in the color Burnt Umber, but you could also use the real brown that I used in the last one. I just give them a quick coat of paint so it looks like a piece of stained wood. Then I'm using floral foam from Dollar Tree. I'm going to make a square one and a rectangle one. So I just grab these pieces of floral foam from Dollar Tree and I'm going to wrap them in some fabric. This fabric is from Hobby Lobby. You can use any kind of scrap fabric that you have on hand. So I'm just going to wrap them up like I'm wrapping a present and hot glue the fabric onto the floral foam. Dollar Tree does sell floral foam like this in whole pieces. This one is the one that is broken up into 4 pieces, so I want to keep it all together. So I keep it in the plastic, but I cut a little slit in the plastic so I could add my hot glue, and then I'm going to wrap this one up like a present and attaching the fabric to it with some hot glue. Next, I'm going to hot glue some Spanish moss and raffia to the top of the pumpkin. Then I'm going to add additional hot glue and hot glue on my candlestick as the stem. And when I'm using raffia so it's not going all over the place, I like to create a little bundle. So I take the raffia that I'm going to use and I take another piece of raffia and tie it in the center. So I have a little bundle so it's easier to use on my project. I also decided to add a little greenery too, so I had this little greenery from this stem that I got at Dollar Tree, and I'm hot gluing that to the pumpkin as well, along with the little button. And this is how they turned out. Super duper cute, really easy to make, and of course customizable. You could use whatever fabric matches your fall decor. Next up, I'm going to make a raised pumpkin tray. I have this large pumpkin from Hobby Lobby. You could use the smaller ones from Dollar Tree as well. And then I have these little wooden knobs from Hobby Lobby. They come in a bag of 20, and I'm going to hot glue them around the pumpkin for an added touch. Once I have them all hot glued on, I ended up using 2 bags. Now I'm going to paint it. I kind of went back and forth of what I wanted to do. At first I was going to spray paint it, which would be really easy. Just go outside, spray paint it with a couple coats of paint, easy. But then I ended up deciding to paint it with my favorite pumpkin color. This is Folk Art in the color Cinnamon. So I go over it with a couple coats of paint. Once the pumpkin is painted, now it's time to move on to the legs. And again, I'm using these unfinished candlesticks from Hobby Lobby. They come in a bag, I believe, of 4 or 5. I'm giving them a quick coat of brown paint using folk art in the color Real Brown. And then I'm going to hot glue these to the bottom of the pumpkin. Finally, I decided to distress the top of the pumpkin a little bit around the edges and on the buttons, and I'm using folk art paint in the color Real Brown, so I'm just going over it with a little bit of a dry brush, and this is how it turned out. Really pretty. This one is really big, using the big unfinished pumpkin from Hobby Lobby. Of course, you can make a smaller version as well using a pumpkin from Dollar Tree. Finally, I'm going to make some cute pumpkin stands. I already had painted these candlesticks from Hobby Lobby in some white paint. Then I have a dowel from Hobby Lobby as well that I cut down to 4.5 inches, and I'm giving them a quick stain using apple barrel paint in the color Burnt Umber. Next, I have these pumpkins from Dollar Tree. I'm filling the holes with some hot glue, and then I'll sand it down so you don't see the hole. Hobby Lobby sells similar pumpkins that don't have the hole. So I wish I had those, but I already had these on hand, so I'm just going to use them. And then I'm going to paint them with folk art paint in the color Cinnamon. I ended up applying several coats of paint to both sides of the pumpkins. Once they are dry, now I'm going to add some hot glue into the candlestick, add my dowel, and then I'm going to add hot glue to the back of the pumpkin and attach it to the dowel. And this is how they look. Finally, I decided to take some ribbon and attach it to the bottom of the pumpkins. These are so cute and great to kind of tuck in anywhere. Really cute for a tier tray as well. Finally, I debated about adding a button to the top or even to the bottom next to the ribbon, but I ended up not doing that. But I just wanted to show you that option as well. I kind of like the button next to the ribbon too. I wish I did that. I might add that back on, but these are, again, really cute, fun to make, and great to tuck anywhere in your fall decor. Okay, you guys, that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a big thumbs up if you did, and let me know in the comments below what you enjoyed the most. And for daily decor and DIY inspo, as well as weekly live crafting, join me over on Facebook or Instagram at Mother Time. Thank you so much for spending time with me here today, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.